Refraction's based on R for them, and they can't get R if the horizon's not a physical sphere edge. So again, back to his original answer. If he says yes, the horizon's a sphere edge, then no, it isn't Black Swan. If he says no, welcome to Flat Earth.
Really? Can you show a citation where it says you need R?
Yeah, it's called terrestrial refraction. Look it up.
Ed don't think at all.
Oh, he's on the wrong thread.
Thanks, Neil.
You're welcome. It's obvious. You demonstrate that you don't think.
Well, let's ask him. Ed, is the horizon Earth curve?
Why is that so hard to answer?
Neil, be quiet.
All right.
Ed, that one's for you.
Yeah, is the horizon the Earth curve? Ed.
Going once. Going twice. He's screwed either way. If he says
Yeah,
no,
because it changes.
if he says no,
He just claimed that it's all optical and it's got to do with refraction and blah blah blah. So we were
all optical.
trying to nail him because the
Welcome
globers
to
seem
Flat
to
Earth,
now be
Ed.
backing off the fact that it's a physical location or that it's a
Right.
physical sphere edge.
Indeed. So I'll summarise. He's screwed either way. If he says no, the horizon's not Earth curve, welcome to Flat Earth. If he says yes, the horizon is Earth curve, then every distance to Earth curve can be no more than 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. And the Black Swan demolishes that. It's beyond the geometric limitations of a horizon called Earth curve. So he's screwed either way.
That's too bad. So does refraction make both disappear?
Refraction's based on R for them, and they can't get R if the horizon's not a physical sphere edge. So again, back to his original answer. If he says yes, the horizon's a sphere edge, then no, it isn't Black Swan. If he says no, welcome to Flat Earth.
Like how all their responses are all optical. Refraction, looming. Yeah. Everything except geometric, right? Exactly.
A flirperspective, eh? Who'd have thunk that the explanation for an argument called the Black Swan would be flirperspective from them when they don't have it in their geometry? Isn't that amazing? Well, it's perspective, really. Why would your
Funny,
feet in
right?
inches value not change with these buildings that are getting further away? Isn't that amazing? You'd think you'd have that perspective as you're claiming it now.
Yeah, right? Oh, you flat earthers, you're making up perspective. Everything is perspective, huh? 4 years later. Guys, you're forgetting about optics. It's refraction, it's looming. Everything except geometric, huh? Too bad, so sad.
That's the reality of living in an atmosphere, dumbass.
Atmosphere is an oxymoron. Air doesn't take
Atmosphere.
the shape of a sphere, it takes the shape of a container.
No, that's
Okay.
not how you define words.
Immediately Fundy censored. Painful, Ed. Hey? Painful. Mute me, baby, mute me. So, I'll try again. Second attempt. Let's count them off. That's 2. Atmosphere is an oxymoron. Because air doesn't take the shape of a sphere. Atmo means air. Sphere means fundamentalist religious presupposition that air's taken the shape of a sphere when it takes the shape of its container. Now, there is no container around a sphere Earth, and this assumption that air takes the shape of a sphere isn't going to get around your begging the question fallacy and assumption that the horizon is indeed Earth curve. You haven't got an atmosphere to bend light at a radius value. You can't get the radius value when air doesn't take the shape of a sphere.
That's not how you define words.
What does atmo mean?
That's not how you define words.
What does atmo mean?
You don't define words by...
So, third attempt to progress the argument as a flat earther, righteous indignation follows. Don't you know how to have a debate? This is a debating platform. I get told it isn't, but yet I ask somebody who's telling me that's not how you define words. So the word under discussion is atmosphere, and I break it down. Atmo, sphere. What does atmo mean? That's not how you define words, you coward. What's atmo mean?
If you split it up, you get different words, though.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard that
This is
before.
pathetic.
I have never
Is
heard
this
that.
really your
Yeah, you can keep
avenue
trying.
of
That's
argument?
fine by me.
This
That's not how it works.
is pathetic. Ed.
Well, here, let me go after.
I told you
Let
you
me
don't
go
think.
after because I'm the dictionary guy. Well, if you read the dictionary definition, the envelope of gases around Earth or another planet. Is there not an assumption in that? Like envelope meaning like a layer, and then Earth being sphere. You got air around a sphere. So yeah, I think it does work according to
Yeah,
me.
that is exactly what it means. It's just
The
that's
whole
where
mass of air surrounding the Earth.
Wait. So Ed, really, like your argument right now is atmosphere doesn't mean air around the sphere. Is that really your argument right now? The definition of the word is your problem.
Saying that's not how you define words, though.
No? How
Yeah,
do
it
you
is.
define words then?
yeah, atmo means air. Sphere means fundamentalist religious presupposition that air's taking the shape of a sphere. That's what it means. You don't have to like it.
Ed would have you believe
Not
that
what
if
it
I
says,
say
though.
today's show, that would mean tomorrow's show instead of today's show. Because I can't define the words.
So meanwhile, the horizon's not a physical geometric sphere edge to give them tangent planes to actually work on the flat plane we use. So they're begging the question fallacy that needs R hasn't got Earth curve to get R. Their refraction needs R. So saying refraction, don't you understand refraction? No, your refraction needs R. Still same game over.
Really? Can you show a citation where it says you need R?
Yeah, it's called terrestrial refraction. Look it up.
Why don't you ask your boy Andrew Thomas Young?
Called terrestrial refraction.
So
Look it
I
up.
have to look up your argument?
No, I don't claim terrestrial
No, that's
refraction,
yours.
Dumbo. Let's just point out that Ed, last refuge of the dying argument, reverse the burden of proof. Let's get it clear for Ed. Your claim is Earth has terrestrial refraction because, according to your claim, the light bends around the sphere-shaped air that you assumed earlier, that I pointed out as sphere-shaped. That's how your refraction works. It's based on R and based on atmosphere oxymoron. That's what your radius value is used when claiming refraction. It is called terrestrial refraction by you and your claim of a globe. Not me, I don't need to cite it. I know what it is and what you claim, you Dumbo. Not my claim, your claim. Your claim that Earth atmosphere has terrestrial refraction. Light bending around at the radius of the atmosphere sphere-shaped air. That's your claim, you stupid idiot. Reverse the burden of proof. How dumb are you?
Mean anything. You're telling
Chanting
me about
through me,
it,
I see.
so can you
Chanting
cite
through
it?
me, I see. Didn't listen, I see. Just chanted
I'm
through
not
that.
claiming anything.
Just mute Ed, find out what just
I'm
happened.
asking
Let's
you
just
about
mute Ed, because he does actually need muting. Did he just chant through every word that I just said? I repeated my rebuttal to his apprehensions that we have sphere-shaped air, light bending around to cause refraction at the rate of R, called terrestrial refraction. Did you just chant through it all, Discord server?
Not all, but the ending. I give
Just
him
the
credit. He
ending.
didn't-
For
he didn't
citation,
chant through all of it.
Citation for
That's so
your
difficult.
refraction. Sorry, you claimed refraction, Ed. You said you don't know how refraction
No,
works.
I'm not claiming.
You're chanting through me, Ed. Do you mind? Do you mind, Ed? Do you mind? Do you mind, Ed? Chanting, censorship, editing my words. Yeah, do you mind? You claimed refraction, Ed.
I never said terrestrial.
You are
refraction,
claiming
so-
refraction, Ed. You keep censoring me.
but
now,
not
you-
terrestrial.
You're censoring me, Ed. Why are you muting me, Ed? Don't you like me pointing out that you've claimed
I'm
refraction?
not
I
claiming
haven't.
terrestrial
Yeah, Ed, I'm gonna have to
refraction,
kick you out.
Nathan.
You don't seem to like losing. You're just losing and talking through me because you're losing. I'll try
You
again,
don't
fourth time.
seem to like
Fourth
listening.
time, man. Chant through it, man. Mute it. Chant it. I'll try again, Ed. You came in and you claimed
All right,
refraction.
yeah, all right.
Chant through it, man. Chant through it. Fundy mute it. Seventh time. You came in and you claimed, don't you know what refraction is? Now, your refraction, we've got plenty of citations from Andrew Thomas Young, it's been pointed out to you, is an R-based refraction called terrestrial refraction. Now, you've then flipped the burden of proof and told me I need to cite it. Now, I'm telling you, your claim is refraction, and your refraction's based on R called terrestrial refraction. It's the refraction that works in your atmosphere that you denied was sphere-shaped air. Now, you don't have to like it, but that is where you lose. You don't have to cite Jack, it's your claim.
I never said terrestrial refraction.
That's what your refraction is. You're just ignoring my rebuttal. R-based, atmosphere-based refraction is terrestrial refraction. Now, the fact that maybe you don't know this and you're saying, well, I didn't strap on the word terrestrial. Like, I give a crap. You're asserting Earth's a sphere and that's sphere refraction. You don't have to like it. It's a fact. Now you're saying I have to prove it's your fact. No, I don't.
You claim it's a fact, so...
Okay, you cite your refraction then. You're saying refraction is the explanation for black swan, so you cite... Ed, don't chant through me. You did claim refraction. Now you cite your claimed refraction. What is your refraction? What type of refraction are you referring to, Ed, as you're claiming it and demanding I cite it, even though I already know and have told my audience? But you disagree. So now you can cite your citation for your claim of refraction in response to the picture on screen called the black swan. Let's see your citation for your refraction and see if it works with your oxymoron atmosphere. Go. Get it. Citation now. Refraction, you said. Give me a citation for it.
You claim terrestrial...
Don't tell me what I claimed, you dumb globe head. You claimed refraction, now you're going to cite it.
You said terrestrial.
Don't tell me what I cited. I haven't cited anything. I've ripped to pieces your claim that I don't know what refraction is. I do. It's terrestrial in your globe model. You're saying I haven't claimed that. No, well, then you don't know your own argument, and I do. Then you're saying, well, you better cite my argument then. No, that's called a burden of proof reversal fallacy. That's me repeating where we're at in the argument, and you now failing to cite your argument? You're going to fail to cite it then? So we'll ignore you. You're not going to back up your claim of refraction then? You're not going to cite it? Your claim, Ed.
No. Actually, you're not backing up your claim.
I'm not making a claim. You claim refraction. Bye-bye, Ed. Your time here is over. Get out of my show. You're an idiot. I've asked you to back your claim of refraction. You're now making a burden of proof reversal fallacy again, where it's suddenly my claim I've got to back this citation. No, I pulled apart your uncited claim, which is refraction, based on globe refraction requiring geometry, it being based on R. You've said, no, you need to now cite that that's what I'd argue. No, go fuck yourself. Get out.